go. Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. And for those who are on the other side of the country who celebrated, who already rang in 2026. Oh, sorry, I got a little bit of an itchy nose. Hey, it happens. Trust me. So we're coming to you live right now. So yeah, let's see if I can turn special effects on. Let's see here. Let's see here. Yeah, I want to be able to find what special effects I have. Because I want to find um, is this it? Oh, perfect. I love it. Yep, this party has gotten started. But sad to say, 2025 is coming to an end. It's turned out to be a pretty good year. Had a lot of memorable moments. But well, even though this year is not as memorable as 2011, but it did have some potential to begin with. So, and I know the fact that, yeah, 2011 will always be the best year of my life because you all know something. 2011 is the year I graduated from high school. And I had a lot of memorable moments in 2011. And it will always be the top year of my life. Number one. Always will be, always will. So, but 2025 did have potential, even though I was off to a bad start this year because because something was bothering me, and then I had to miss the Tim Tebow Night to Shine prom because I did not get registered to go. This past February, but at least I made up for it somehow. But it did have potential, but not as memorable as the top. So, and it sure takes a heart. It sure takes courage to make things work. Let's see what I can do here. All messages. Here. I think I'm pretty good. So, like I said, it sure takes a heart and it sure takes courage to make things work. And that's all there is. I was off to a bad start of the year, but I created so many memorable moments. Even though I did have backslides in between, but then came back strong. Last summer, I reached I reached 500 subscribers last summer, which is a huge mile. I started out at 500 subscribers in the beginning of July, and then came out in August with 600 subscribers. Wow, that was quite a turn of events, to say the least. And as of right now, I have 656 subscribers right now. And I apologize about the stuttering. I'm trying my best to stay awake ringing in the new year. And you could tell, I have the special effects on, which is the party lights, the disco lights, like like I'm at Studio 54. Yeah, it's almost like I'm at Studio 54 right now. So, turns out I did have a lot of memorable moments in 2025. Though not as memorable as 2020 as 2011, but it still did have a lot of potential to begin with. So, yeah, it did have potential, such as going to Trenton back in June. And and for the first time ever, I actually stayed overnight somewhere else since both of my parents passed away. My dad in 2018 and my mom in 2022, respectively. They're looking down on me from heaven right now, knowing the fact that I can reach 1,000 subscribers in no time. And whoever's watching, and whenever somebody has the opportunity to watch this video, they will feel free to subscribe right now. Because I want to be able, because as you may know, you can watch one of my shorts in my prediction shorts of all of my predictions, my hopeful predictions in 2026. Feel free to do so. It's in the short section in my YouTube channel. So feel free to check it out whenever you can. So, but here's the thing. Do not post any bullying or targeting comments on my channel. Because if anyone sends any targeting comments on my live stream, they will be reported and blocked. Okay? So, those are the rules. Any bullying or targeting comments will be blocked and reported immediately. So, anywho, like I said, I got the anywho from The Simpsons. The Simpsons, Homer used that word a lot. So, and sure takes a heart and it sure takes courage to make things work. And that's what I just have been doing recently. I have been making things work. And even though it takes a village, it takes heart and it takes courage. After going through some tough years, the toughest years of my life, going through 2 sets of grief of losing both parents and going through a global pandemic in between the 2 years of losing both parents. So, yeah, I'm surprised. 7 minutes into the live stream and I only have 1 viewer, and right now I have none. Kind of weird, don't you think? Now that's just either the washer or dryer going. Yes, somebody must have doing laundry right now. So, oh my god, just yawning. It's contagious. But I'm surprised there's no viewers and no likes on my live stream yet. Hopefully there will be soon. Fingers crossed, and I'm praying. So, ooh, I got my first viewer. Oh, goody. Hi out there. Hi. So, like I said, yeah, the party's going on, ringing in the new year. Oh, nuts. And now I'm down to 0. But I'm going to keep entertaining those who wanted to watch my live stream. So, I'm providing this final live update of the year. Oh my God. Jesus Christ, I can't stop yawning. Oh, sweet Jesus, I can't stop yawning. So, but I gotta stay awake. It's New Year's Eve, and I'm here to party. That's right. I'm here to party. Because I have a lot to look forward to in the new year. And one of the majorities of 2026 is traveling. Hopefully I'll be able to finally travel, hopefully go to Las Vegas in 2026 and do more things on my bucket list or my BL. Yeah, BL stands for bucket list, by the way. In case anyone doesn't recognize what BL stands for, it stands for bucket list. So, oh, and also, you have a lot to look forward to in the new year. So, traveling is one of them. It's one of my majorities, and it's a must. And also, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, folks, because I want to be able to get to 1,000 as much as possible. Even though I failed to reach my goal, my end of year goal, reaching 1,000 subscribers, but let's make it work in the new year. I will finally reach 1,000. 1K makes every day. So, and I already reached 500 subscribers last summer. And let's go for 1,000 by next summer. Because this is what I'm here for. I'm here to party, and I'm here to have fun as much as possible. That's all there is. And I'm not going to let anything stand in my way, because I'm here to party, and I'm here to have a blast. All right? So, otherwise, yeah, like I said about tonight's agenda, you have a lot to look forward to in the new year. Traveling is one of them. And going to Las Vegas is one of them as well, which is part of traveling. So I call it like going to Las Vegas, I think I call it like 1.5 in my top 10 predictions of 2026. So, aside from reaching 1,000 subscribers and doing more things on my bucket list, because this is what I'm here for. So, yep, this is what I'm here for. Sorry, I'm just got a little bit of wax in my ears, but at least I got it out. Even though I should use Q-tips more often, but it is what it is. Sure is. So, so do your part, subscribe to this channel, and we're here to have fun. Let's get me up to 1,000 as much as possible. Even though sometimes I have oh my God, you have a hard time staying awake, but it's New Year's Eve, and trying to stay awake is a challenge for me. So, and I have a lot of goals to be thankful for in the new year, such as to look forward to traveling, bucket list, 1,000 subscribers, you name it. Oh, and also hoping to get Netflix so I can watch Monday Night Raw. All right? Because and I wanted to tell you, I think for the first time since I started watching wrestling, that I have not watched Monday Night Raw since before I started watching wrestling. Because I started watching wrestling just shortly after my 9th birthday. And that was back when WWE, back when it was known as WWF, was in the midst of the Attitude Era, and that was when WCW was on the brink of collapse. That was during when WWE, back when it was known as WWF, was in the midst of the Attitude Era, and that was when WCW was on the brink of collapse, because that was back when WWE was winning the Monday Night Wars over WCW after the onset of the Attitude Era, after the rise of Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, and also the Attitude Era. So, yeah, well, but, hold on. Yeah, well, usually back then, Monday Nitro would come on first at 8 o'clock, and then Raw would come on at 9. So, and then Raw Nitro is still airing. So, because both of those programs were 2-hour programs. Even, well, and like I said about Netflix, hopefully I'll get Netflix so this way I can finally watch Monday Night Raw, because I have not watched Raw all year since moving to Netflix. And this is the first year since before, like, 1997, which is a year before I started watching wrestling. Because I was still too young to watch wrestling back then. So, well, I was 7 and 8 years old in 97. So, that was 1 year before I started watching wrestling. So I think the 20-year streak of not watching Monday Night Raw, well, it has ended. So, but at least I get to watch SmackDown, get to watch AEW, and TNA Impact is returning to TV. And because at least I get to watch SmackDown, NXT, AEW, and even TNA Impact is returning to TV after the short start of the new year. Yeah, TNA is returning soon to TV, even though it's still feuding with NXT right now. So like I said, can't wait for the new year. Hopefully I'll get more subscribers, and I'm going to get ready to watch the ball drop. So feel free to watch this video whenever it's available on YouTube, and I will see you in 2026. God bless and take care.